My name is Barbara Saltzman. I've been married to Joe Saltzman for 57 years. We met at USC in the School of Journalism in 1958, and we began dating toward the end of the year, the end of the academic year, and we got married right after my graduation.
I remember our first date, I was invited to the editor's party. So I said, do you want to come along? Not as a date, because I wasn't that courageous.
We've been married for 10 and a half years.
I was going to say 10 years, but I knew you'd be more precise, so I figured I would just let it go. He posted an ad on Craigslist with 101 reasons why you should respond to this ad.
Which, as it turns out, were not 101 reasons. Which I didn't notice, and he told me many years later.
It was a lot, though. It was
like
probably
70
some reasons, just one line at a time. You know, like, I like this, I like that.
I was writing my dissertation, and living with one of my best girlfriends at the time, who met her husband on Craigslist. And so I responded. And the rest is history.
Well, when you weren't drunk, you were occasionally nice, and you were smart, and he was a very good teacher.
But so, like, it makes sense that, and you could imagine there being success, like high rates of success too, just because all of the data that they collect, they know a lot of things about you. You know, like, they do kind of know you, for better or for worse, like whatever the implications are for society. But I could easily see meeting a spouse that way.
But you would have never met me that way.
I definitely would not have met you that way.
So, Facebook is a cesspool and it's a horror story, and never want to be associated with anything on it. Facebook has an algorithm. Yes, eHarmony, everyone's got an algorithm, right? And they've got data, and I like the platforms that allow me to do my own discovery, right? Because the code is only as good as the coder. There's going to be all sorts of biases that are horrific, written by horrific people who live in Silicon Valley and have no idea what the real world is like.
I don't trust Facebook that much. I don't think they've really lived up to doing what they said they would do in keeping trolls out of their various, whatever you call them, platforms. And I don't think there's that much monitoring of it. I don't want anybody monitoring my dating life, and I think when you do that on Facebook, they're monitoring you all the time.
So I think online dating works. If Facebook comes up with a way of doing some kind of matching that is just as good or better than some of the online dating apps out there. If you're not religious and you don't have a church you attend regularly, that's one place to meet good people. But where else? At a bar? That's a terrible place to meet people. But online dating seems to make sense to me because you meet people that you have things in common, and that's a great way to meet somebody who could turn out to be the one.